for a few years, but has really stormed onto the scene in this past year and some change. Really first came on my radar at CEO this past year, so about a year ago at this point, and has had nothing but a meteoric rise up to real major contender status. Has already found himself in a grand finals of the major at this point in his young career,
which is insane, because and that's something that people don't usually actually talk about. So from everyone else's perspective, RapMonster just appeared and started beating people, but he had been playing Melee and had been competing before then, but sometimes something just clicks. That a lot of amazing players, but when it clicks, it really clicked for him.
It is the story that everyone has, honestly, is that, oh, they came out of nowhere. Same thing with J-Move. J-Move kind of came out of nowhere during that Genesis run, but for the ball knowers up in New York, they knew because he had been attending locals for years before he ever managed to travel, and that's really the case. I can tell you at least 2 or 3 different players that I know personally in Georgia that would be top 100 easy if they ever traveled out of state, but they just, they don't have that time or opportunity in their lives. But we are going to go into this matchup. We are going to see Samus versus Luigi in the big 26.
Right, I was like, what is this? What in the plump are we watching right now?
It is a plump in a secondary, right?
Exactly. Honestly, obviously, if you are a Zimber right now, you have your work cut out for you. From what I understand, this matchup can be pseudo-frustrating for Luigi just due to Samus' zoning capabilities, which honestly, hers is very unique. We don't have too many strictly like projectile-like zoners in Melee, and she's kind of unique in that way.
Yeah, I kind of wonder, so we saw right there the up B out of shield. That's going to be a really strong tool versus Samus. Normally, Luigi can kind of get away with pressuring people's shield over and over again, kind of cheating frame advantage. Not against Samus. Samus is just going to rip that up B, and it is going to be whatever you're doing because of the invincibility on it.
Yep.
But we see Luigi's advantages in this matchup, kill power, things like downer, things like the up B. If you get a sweet spot up B against Samus, she's going to be dead at 85.
Yep, doesn't matter. You may be heavy, but she's not that heavy. A big thing as well.
She's heavy, but she's floaty, so she ends up getting killed off the top vertically quicker than most other characters.
And the crazy thing is, too, another advantage Luigi has in this matchup, obviously, is that movement, right? Samus often gets stuck in those animations like fair and up air, stuff like that. Luigi can very much bait out those options by moving around the stage. RapMonster, known for abusing all Luigi's movements to the max.
Yeah, and it really is, you know, the flip side of that is Samus is the crouch cancel, ASDI down, wave dash back character,
Queen,
right?
Yes, that is
so
her.
it is, Luigi is the unstoppable force, and Samus is the immovable object. And so far, the unstoppable force seems to be winning. The object looking real movable right now. Not there with that crouch cancel, and low percent is able to open up Luigi a little bit, not too much.
Listen, it's the Fire Nation versus Boss Sing Say right now, and those walls are coming down slowly. This is going to be Ledge Trap looking for it. Samus, one of the characters in this game, which Melee not known for having characters with amazing recoveries, one of the best in the biz.
Yeah. Right
here on Samus. She can stall forever, has a tether as well. RapMonster still making it happen once again off the top there.
We see that up B again. We've seen it several times now. Luigi cannot mess with Samus in those ways. RapMonster has found the alternate ways to be able to open up Samus, but still trying to make some of the shield pressure work, and it's not paying off.
Okay, but this movement, especially the use of the platforms, he's wave dashing all over the one by one, but actually managed to get off the platform with that bear.
Yeah, the sweet spot bear was so Choi, but the opposite tech was crazy. Zimberfizz ready for it. No misfire quite yet. We're going to see it now. We're not. The forward smash is going to close it out. Almost DI'd to be able to survive, but still looking pretty dire. Samus at 77% last stock.
Charge shot on deck, probably going to look for some pressure here, and instead puts down the bomb, and RapMonster just wave dashes straight under it to get the punish anyway. It was in a bad spot now.
That burst movement is going to be so strong in this matchup.
Just like you said it right there, that burst movement, wave dash straight off of the platform to get that bear. And that's exactly what we were talking about earlier, right? That zoning and that up B can be annoying for Luigi, right? But the fact that he's able to move that way and bait her into using some for slower options and whip punisher like that is something that gives him that one unique strength in this matchup.
RapMonster is a force that looks real unstoppable in bracket as Luigi in match right now, and we see it happening again, already off to a little bit of an early lead. Zimberfizz able to come back though, build up some percent. It's so funny. I wonder who wins the Nair War if like they're both in that scramble situation.
I think who has the real privilege?
Who's matching Nair better?
Here we go, going in with it. Falling out of that up B that time.
Falling out of the up, I wonder if that was a little bit of invisible ceiling there and wasn't able to come back up into the rest of the hitboxes.
Interesting thing too that I've started noticing RapMonster doing is actually crouching under some of these missiles and wave dashing in to get the punishes as well. Luigi's crouch being fantastic and being able to wave dash out of it too. What a fantastic movement option.
All the plumbers have a deceptively super low profile crouch, so you can actually do that. It's similar to Sheik, how Sheik will crouch underneath lasers and missiles. You can do that a lot with Samus. You can do that against a lot of normals, like forward tilts against some characters will go above the low profile of a Luigi crouch.
Zimberfizz as well, getting a pretty good, like, this is a very different from what we saw in that game 1, right? Looking much more comfortable here, has Luigi at that ledge, but that traction actually going to give him back to their stage as she dives off the top again. 152% though, that's a whole lot much better than that first game for sure.
Oh, we see just crouch right underneath the missile.
And we see Zimber trying to control some of that horizontal space, throwing out some of those jabs now, getting the wave dash off of the backer, taking that stock, and honestly, it's looking so much better than that game 1.
Yeah, Pokemon Stadium is so good. Zimberfizz trying to use the land cancel on the missile using the platform. Samus has a really strong loop that she can pull off using the platform and the floor to cancel the animation of the missile shot, but hasn't really paid off too well. We see, to your point, the low profile and the burst movement options really neutering missiles in this matchup.
And it's so interesting too because although that is a super strong option, right, you can get it like 2 missiles out almost immediately. Luigi doesn't really care. So I'm just gonna crouch. Once again, Samus' fantastic recovery coming through, but this is a rinse and repeat edge guard it's looking like. And even though whipping the dare still gets the backer to get that kill there, this is a very solid stock lead now.
I think whatever forbidden coordinate got Samus out of that down air hitbox is what caused the bad DI to die to that back air.
Once again, the crouch cancel monster that is Samus getting that down tilt, but not getting too much off of it. These missiles are actually fairly useful on these platforms when Luigi is stuck up there. Oh my god, the tech chases are disgusting.
The up smash though? Okay. Actually a pretty good hitbox. It's not strong, it's not super useful, but it is a hitbox that will hit on that platform.
And that's what she wants, and she's probably starting to use options like that because she doesn't necessarily want to commit to those long-lasting moves like fair and upper where she has to expend the resource and jump, right?
Yeah, fair, up air, and up smash have probably the most disjoint on the hitboxes to be able to deal with a lot of these air-to-air situations where Luigi is normally really strong, but Samus has a few different options to mix in to be able to out-prioritize.
And that's the name of this matchup, right? How can you correctly use your mix? Samus very much is a mixed character, especially when you're dealing with somebody who's as slimy as Luigi is. And you got to get very creative with some of your options. And we're seeing Zimberfizz start to get more creative, absolutely.
Yeah, we see more of those low profiles. Adjusting wave dash length to be able to get into crouch a little bit closer or further away to be able to crouch in time for that missile is so smart.
All you hear if you're watching the set, yeah, everywhere. And that one, of course. You can't forget the Yahoo.
I have a theory that the reason why people get so much PTSD about losing to Luigi is because he's laughing his ass off the whole time.
The whole time. Here we go. It's going to be a down throw.
Yeah, good DI. You want to DI behind Luigi for both up throw and down throw, be able to get as far away as possible.
Luigi was not the greatest air drift on this character that historically, so it's a little bit more difficult for him to follow up. Speaking of following up, though, RapMonster's just been going side to side. The Samus has not touched the ground in like the last 30 seconds.
Yeah, this has been all edge guard, all juggle, and was still able to sneak in a hitbox and a misfire for good measure.
So what we're seeing a lot of as well is obviously Samus not the highest necessarily traction in the game. She sometimes gets pushed back off some of these aerials, and so RapMonster is taking advantage of that and being able to punish these up Bs out of shield. That's what we saw a lot of that game too. Being able to slide in like that is just so dangerous, and oh god, this is going to be quite disgusting. Combo and gets the roll read in as well with the up B, dying off the top of like 100%. This character is not light, y'all.
Those are the kind of up Bs that you see when you're up 2-0 and really feeling it.
And clearly RapMonster is feeling it, especially considering that Zimberfizz was making some fantastic adjustments in that game too. RapMonster just adjusted right back and then stole the momentum once again.
Absolutely.
That's kind of the mark of a top player, right?
We see that in a lot of RapMonster sets. I think RapMonster is a good player that as the set goes on, gets more downloaded information and just gets stronger as the set continues onward.
And actually DIing out of that up, being able to get the punish as well with the down smash, getting that kill. This up B is slowly becoming not the most reliable option.
It's like
a kind of challenge.
All the things that Zimberfizz was doing that were strong, that were working, that were creating openings and opportunities have been completely cut off.
Hey, going for the grab this time, no up B, right? So trying to condition some other options here. And as I say that, the up B comes out, and you're back at this corner, but managing to fight back with that forward tilt. Ledge trapping is where Samus is arguably at her strongest.
That ledge dash forward tilt was money. Oh,
I thought he was going to do it. I thought he was going to super dash too.
I believed. I had faith. Oh, but a sweet spot back here is going to do it, and it is still quite a deficit. But Zimberfizz got to try to make something happen, try to make it to a game 4.
There's going to be a little bit of damage there, 65%. Luigi hits like a truck sometimes. It doesn't sound like he hit that hard. I look up and I'm like, he hit 3 times. Why does he hit 60? It makes no sense.
Surely there's a lower missile that Samus can do. Ooh, hey, charge shot reaches lower. That works too. No!
Oh my God!
Fire!
Wait, but lives, manages to live. The size kind of the sage helping him out here, but not quite. The dare gonna come through, get that kill super early. And listen, that's how you know this man was meant to be a Luigi main.
That is RNGesus. It is. You're fighting against 2 players at once.
RapMonster's out of shield, wave dashing to these punishes are just so crisp. They're so crisp, making it so difficult for Samus to actually get anything started on him.
Yeah, and using that jab while Samus was in mid-air to make sure that down smash couldn't be crouch canceled.
Yep, there we go.
Brings looking. Yeah. Oh,
if that was a misfire, I would have cried. I would have actually cried. That's going to be a fair. It's probably going to be a stock here. Not quite. Samus being very heavy. The rinse and repeat edge guards. Right, Zimberfizz with a new lease on life here, but it's looking dangerous. Gonna die to the nair that time off the top, but gonna be a swift 3-0 and a handshake.
3-0 and a handshake. RapMonster looking as strong as ever, looking like a real contender for being able to win the tournament today. So we'll see how the top 8 run continues.
Probably
dab me up.
Right, probably if I'm not mistaken, it's probably Salt who's probably first seed, right? RapMonster second, if I'm not mistaken.
Those are the 1 and 2. I don't know which order it would be, honestly. I would think RapMonster would be the 1 seed, but maybe Salt is.
Well, I know RapMonster is 2. It showed it up.
Oh, okay. If that's the case, then absolutely yes. Then it would be Salt, number 1 seed, and then probably Moth right after that.
Makes sense.